Oh boy, Grounded 2's just got an update, but don't get too excited. It's not adding Playgrounds mode. I know there was a bit of speculation that we could see it arrive. The devs have said it would arrive in February for the PTB, but yeah, it would be amazing if it had only come out like a week and a half after the original update. So I don't think it'll be to the very end of February, to be honest, but there are some good things in this patch. Let's take a look, especially for players that want to max out their armor and their weapon upgrades. Plus the return of the lucky hat. So patch 0.3.0.3 is now having quartzite and marble on a 1 week respawn timer. Now this is in conjunction, or actually against I should say, what one of the devs actually said earlier. They said they weren't going to have it respawn, but they were looking at another option. So maybe this is only temporary, but they will add something in the future. But yes, finally, Obsidian, Eidos, you've done it. You realise players want to have fun, they want to experiment, they want to mess around. They don't mind, maybe, necessarily going and grinding for resources, but come on now, like, let us go and get the resources. There's no recipe to craft any of the tier 2 sturdy upgrades at the moment, unless you're using the sturdy rocks themselves, so this makes perfect sense. It was always an issue in Grounded 1, especially in multiplayer or co-op, that some of you guys could never really go and experience different builds and stuff with armors if you're playing in a group, because you'd all be fighting over who's going to use the resources, or you'd have to eventually grind once they did add the insect recipes, which use sap and insect parts. I still think they should just open this up and make it that we get the recipe like now and include more recipe parts, like bug parts. Like, to have only one bug, it's going to be the same problem that we had in Grounded 1, where players just have to go and fight wolf spiders all the time or black ox beetles, and that's it. It kind of gets old and boring. They should make it that you have to go and fight a creature one level above you to get them resources. So, you know, if you want to upgrade tier 2, then you're going to have to go and find tier 3 creatures. If you want to upgrade even to tier 1, you might have to go and use tier 2 bug parts. Make it bigger instead of lessening the scope and forcing us to play and basically farm only one type of creature over and over again. But I can't lie, it's still a great move, so let's not complain about it too much. I will take a 1 week respawner time, and that will be in-game days, guys. I think that's an okay thing at the moment for sure. Added St. Patrick's resources and items. So this will be the lucky hat. I'm surprised it's going so early, because St. Patrick's Day is not actually until like the 17th of March. So I don't quite get why it's gone early now. I think it's 17th of March. I'll show a little bit from a previous video on that. It's pretty much going to be the same stuff. Earwig attacks have been changed to now allow perfect blocking on certain attacks. So it does look like some of you guys were right, that you couldn't perfect block certain ones. I never had trouble really. Well, no, I did, let's face it. But I was quite enjoying the experience of learning how to parry all 5 of its attacks. But yeah, maybe some of the other ones were just a bit off. We've got issues where the cactus flowers had trouble spawning on all the saves. That's been fixed. Hopefully anyone that was in a PTB, that was one of the big things that wasn't working. It will be now, so you can finally go and make the sandy, whatever it's called, smoothie, which is pretty good smoothie. Addressed the problem that caused UI keybinds to become unusable when rebound. Corrected an issue where talking to Sloan would display text block and lock players out of future progression. Fixed an issue preventing clients from sleeping. Corrected alt waves so they now spawn in the correct scenarios. Resolved an issue where corn dog did not drop corn hog chunks. Woohoo! Improved lint and pinecone pieces so they are now bigger and easier to pick up. Now this is interesting. Again, earlier, last month, they said that this wouldn't be fixed until Playgrounds dropped. But of course, Playgrounds hasn't actually dropped yet. Fixed an issue where the ladybug could deal significantly more damage than intended. Implemented various crash and stability fixes. Resolved a crash that would occur when typing on Xbox with mouse and keyboard. Fixed the crash when navigating to the chat box in multiplayer pre-game lobby. Addressed various other scenarios. Fixed an issue where the croquet mallet would not fall for a client. And have improved the quest flow around save loads and loading autosaves. And that's it. You know what? I'll take most of that. You know, we're not expecting a huge amount of content. It is meant to be the Playgrounds update eventually. They've pushed some of this stuff a bit early and they give us a solution, albeit not perfect, but it is a solution right now to be able to go and get max upgrade stuff for your armors. Also, I want you guys to confirm something for me. I've seen a few comments from some of you guys saying that Raw Science has actually started respawning. In fact, it looks like they did a one-time respawn of Raw Science. That's what some of you guys are telling me. So let me know in the comments. Go to some places you know you picked up Raw Science in the early game and go and check if they're there. If that's the case, that will solve so many of the problems and criticism I've got at the moment with Grounded 2, that they just haven't messed around or accounted for players that maybe not always rushed, but if you just simply went and did the mixers pretty early game, then you were never going to build up enough Raw Science to buy everything. So if they've done that, that's a great move and hopefully it fixes it. But I need to get more confirmation. I'm not seeing anything official from devs. It weren't listed in any of the patch notes, but some of you guys are saying it. Yeah, it does look like they have only actually added the Lucky Hat in creative mode at the moment, I do believe, as it's going to need some of the rainbow chocolate. So I guess it's there and then it will activate for next month, which means you could change the actual date of the month right now. I'm going to tag the video that I did for Grounded 1. It'll be exactly the same deal for Grounded 2 if you really want to get the Lucky Hat. Why is it so good? It deals additional damage to anything not wearing green. And if we go ahead and actually upgrade it, let's see what buff we get. This is the major part of it, loot luck. More likely to obtain rare resources from creatures. So this should work for trinkets as well. So definitely something you might want to mess around with your PC clock or your Xbox timer. Just set it to, I do believe, any time in March. It might not have to be the 17th. If it doesn't work though, then yeah, I think it is the 17th of March that St. Patrick's Day is. I'll confirm that in the comments down below. It will give a 10% increase in the amount of rare drops that you get from creatures. And that's it. There's no other armors or weapons or anything like that. I was trying to remember if there was like maybe some sort of decorative items, but it doesn't look like it. The special rainbow chocolates probably will replace the smoochies, so you might want to make sure you're stocked up enough on them if you are going to mess around changing your console's time. And it's always the same deal. Just go and get more foods. If you can't see any of the chocolates, go ahead and harvest all the foods where you normally find foods or candies, and then you should be able to use the resource analyzer once you find a special piece of the rainbow chocolate to go ahead and scan for more of them. We're going to be doing a preview soon of what to expect in Playgrounds mode when it does launch. Obviously, I'll keep you guys in the loop for sure. Hello, Grounded 1. Yeah, exactly like I just said. Oh, by the way, as well, if you attack creatures that aren't green, so anything that isn't like a stink bug or a caterpillar, you'll actually do 20% extra damage against them. So that is even more of a good reason to go ahead and get the hat. I don't think the chocolate's going to change at all. They probably will be these golden colour ones, but they've got rainbow insides, FYI. And you'll likely need a tier 2 hammock to go and get them, just like you did with the smoochies. As said, harvest any foods, and then hopefully a day later more of the chocolates will respawn. Then you can use the analyzer just like it was in Grounded 1. Just remember to scan the rainbow chocolate pieces, not the regular chocolate chunks. The recipe for it has changed. It used to be obviously needing pupa leather, but now it will just need some of the chrysalis leather instead. And there we go, rat bags, that's pretty much it. A reminder, my game that I'm making with some of the Valheim developers has got its free demo available right now on Steam. Really appreciate you guys going and giving it a wish list and obviously checking the game out. Come and join the official Discord. You'll find the links to that as well as the Steam page in the comment section down below. This is going to help me because the more money I can get, if we sell lots of copies, then hopefully I'll be able to hire editors and thumbnail artists and a lot more. I'm never stopping making content for YouTube and certainly don't want to stop for Grounded, but getting a bit more reliable income would be pretty nice, I can't lie. I'll be able to make more better content, take my time and stuff. And so it really does help me out if you do go and check this game out. If you even put it on your wish list, you're not going to play it, or just give it a follow. I have been promoting it quite heavily, but you know what? I never do really big ads. You never see Raid Shadow Legends or War Thunder crap. And if I've helped you at any point, shown you with Grounded stuff, guides and news over the years, then this is the time to say thank you. Other than of course watching, I really would appreciate you checking the game out. It's called Big Raved, it's 1 to 5 co-op action, a bit like medieval lethal company. Scares, fun, chaos, decorate your hideout, bring back little pets. It's going into early access later on this year and we've had an incredible reception already with the demo launch, but really do need more help. So thank you so much. If you're going to see that, let me know if you get the lucky hat. How lucky has it been for you? And I'll see you guys for more Grounded news about Playgrounds soon.